Alright guys, so it is now the next day. This is saving the Bullitt. And, well, we left it out here. And we gotta figure out how bad it is. Zach brought me over here. Our intention here, I took 2 bolts off the Terminator since we're gonna be taking those brake bolts off for the axles anyways. So hopefully we can bolt this brake on. I don't know the condition of it, so we're gonna pull the wheel off, get the car jacked up, and see where we're at, because the caliper coming off was definitely really bad, and it's definitely an eye-opener because I was just racing this car at the track. So definitely gonna bolt check this car all the way through. For the most part, I have checked everything in the front suspension. We're definitely gonna check what's going on here in the rear. The old DeWalt should be able to break these bad boys loose. Oh, bias ply, dude, how bad?
Oh, that's not bad at all. That can be welded and fixed.
So, what the hell happened here, man? Oh, shit. It's not these bolts. That's the bolts that I brought. It's that. Missing one back here. So we're missing the bolts on the back. So it turns out that the caliper bracket bolts are the ones missing. So we're gonna go yank the one off the Cobra and order a new one for the Cobra. Then we should be good. We have now stripped the Cobra of more parts. Well, I can put the other 2 bolts back, but we're good. That's what we need. I don't work on cars, bro. Alright, so we're just gonna put this back together and get it back. I have brand new rotors and pads for this car, so I had planned to put them on before we had catastrophic failure. Unfortunately, I didn't do it, and I would have saved this. But we are tight. We should probably check the other side because I really don't trust the person who worked on this thing before. I have to reiterate, this is not John who worked on this car. It was whoever worked on it before. It was an unfinished project. I don't know if they just plan to tighten everything up later or whatnot, but there's been loose bolts all over this car. So it's just a project finding what is loose and trying not to die in the process. Oh, were you filming?
It was filming.
Nice.
Yeah, man.
You really got the timeline.
I'm on it.
Let's roll back and put some brakes on.
Cool.
Well, new brakes. Alright, so we got the car back. We are going to install the new rotors and pads that we got from Rock Auto. They're just a power stop, basically a stock kit, but these will hopefully be much better than the broken mess we have going on here. This is not when you were supposed to change your brakes. This is way past the moment in which you need to change your brakes. Not good, not good. That's flat. Alright, I never closed this video out. I ended up getting new brake rotors from O'Reilly's. The ones from Rock Auto were wrong. Got frustrated, didn't want to film everything, but got it back together. We now have it locked and loaded on the trailer, and we're headed up to the dyno. Alright, what is going on, guys? So we have the Bullitt on the trailer. We're gonna go head up to Jacksonville where Tony at Tuners Inc. is, and get the car on the trailer, brakes are all done, and we got a little surprise here. This is the yellow spring, so 10 PSI should be able to get this thing going, get it ready for the track to go run some way faster times, and we're gonna be able to see exactly how much power it has right at the second that it ran on the 12-3 pass. So let's hop in the truck and head up to Jacksonville, about a 2-hour drive, and let's go make some power. Alright, so we just made it up to Tuners Inc. in Jacksonville. We're gonna get the car unloaded and get it strapped down on the dyno. right, so Tony is strapping down the car. We're gonna make one pull on the 7 PSI spring and see where it's at. Mile an hour was 109 miles an hour with all the weight out that we could take out of it. So it'll be interesting to see. We got this spring to go in for 10 PSI. So of course we are at Tuners Inc. If you haven't already checked out his Facebook page, it's down below in the description. Go slap a like on it. We're gonna be making some pulls, making power. I'm actually hoping for the first pull to be like really low power, because that would be really funny to see where it's at. Hopefully we can get close to 400 today. Tony has some awesome cars over here. Very, very fast twin turbo Coyote Fox. And then this over here is LS swapped and turbo. Insane. I heard you like turbos. $290, yeah. Turbo took forever to spool. Wow. Is that right?
Or something happened in the end.
Oh, okay.
Definitely on the fatter side.
12.3 on 290 wheel? That's awesome.
You went through the traps at 109 mile an hour, roughly,
yep.
Right? Basically like 4,700, 4,800.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying, and it would seem like it was really low RPM.
Yep.
So it looks like peak power is really shifting about 58.6, all you really need to do.
Yeah.
So, but it fell off pretty quick.
That's really funny. 290 wheel.
Well, it's only making roughly about 4 to 5 pounds of boost, 5.5.
Okay.
So it peaked 6 there a little bit, which kind of makes sense. 10 pounds spring should be, hopefully we'll get 8 out of 8, 9.
Yeah. Like I said, it still has that little exhaust leak there too, which doesn't necessarily help. But that's what we're going for. It's nice and safe.
Yeah, it worked.
Yeah. So you can go fast at really low power. Granted, the weight out of the car helps too, a lot. Lunchtime. Man, you got turbos everywhere. Turbos all throughout the shop, turbos in the cars. It's spooling. Let's make it like 10 pounds of boost right there.
Yeah, call it twin turbo RS.
One there, one over there. I'm sure you got plenty done to this thing.
It is bone stock with an intercooler and a tune. It makes 366, 442. Drive into the track, pull up, turn the AC off, put a helmet on, don't even turn it off. 1234 at 113 mile an hour.
And manual, of course.
60,000 miles on it already.
No way.
Yeah.
No head gasket problem?
It went in for the recall just because they did it. I wasn't having any problem.
That's awesome.
Been a great little ride.
And you can drive. That's awesome. Oh yeah. Turbos everywhere. There. Even on the doorstop for the bathroom. There's a turbo right there. So this is the spring that was in there. And this is what we're putting in there. This is supposed to be going from about 7 to 10. This is huge difference in terms of spring. So all we're doing is swapping out the wastegate spring and the tile wastegate, turn up some boost. So this is the old spring that we made about 5 PSI on. This is supposedly the 10, and it's very, very stiff, so I'm gonna see what it does. So we didn't end up putting the large yellow in. We found a different spring. Gonna try that for now.
I think it should be good now.
See how much boost it makes. Didn't like Moss boost. Tony's gonna make some adjustments, but we're already making 430 torque. Oh man. Alright, so we're getting spark blowout. So we're gonna pull the plugs, take a look at them. So the gap was at what?
34.
34. So I definitely need a new spark plug gap gauge. It was working for the extremely low boost, but we're gonna go down to what, 26?
Yeah, I'm gonna tighten it up to 26. The wide band, but it came up right when we were through. So.
Oh man, 469 torque.
Yeah.
All right, second full pull. The last one was to 5,200, so we're gonna see what this does. That sounded good. 395, 469. Nothing, nothing, nothing. All of it.
Should point about 55.
Okay.
Change the battery a little farther. It pulls up pretty good there. And we're still sitting at 15 degrees. Nice and safe.
Yep. That torque is pretty high.
Comes up there. You know, peaks there for the boost and maybe comes down.
Yep.
What size turbo is it?
I think it's a 70 millimeter.
That's just a little 67.
Oh man, this thing is ripping. I can't believe it went 12.3 on 290 wheel horsepower, 330 torque. I'm thinking about taking it to the track tonight. Look at the massive gains. Oh man, I mean, we're talking huge gains in torque, going from 334, that's 130 torque. And we're over 105 wheel horsepower over the base pole. That is a lot of difference. All right, before we go on the trailer, we got to stop by Mexico real quick. This thing is gonna be making a lot more power. Let's see. Yeah, makes some more power. Oh man, that's sick. Oh man, this thing is fun. Woo! Oh shit, I just passed the place. Yeah, wow. We just went from 290 wheel horsepower to 395 and a boatload of torque. Wow. Yes. Yes. This is awesome. Fantastic. All right, so we just finished up at Tuners Inc. Got the car loaded on the trailer. I think we're gonna go home and then right to the track and lay down some 11s in this beast if it doesn't break. I will have to swap on the bias ply tires, but this thing should be sick. All right, so my hair's a little bit crazy, but we're gonna head out of here. The car made huge differences in power. We picked up a lot of power, just going from whatever, about 5 PSI to 10, and this thing's gonna rip at the track. Huge shout out to Tony, he killed it on this thing. Stuck through it, messing around with wastegate springs and spark plug gap and everything else. So this thing picked up a lot of power. If you guys are interested in tuning, Tony's in Jacksonville. He also does remote tuning, tunes all over the world actually. So go check out his Facebook. He also tunes a lot of cool stuff. So definitely go check it out, and we will continue on.